Did I get the camera? I did get the scene right. Ah, I'm getting better at this every week. Um, Let me unmute the lads. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Someone is there. I was like, oh, did I get the wrong one? Jesus. How you do it? You got the
Jesus
session
isn't
prep,
here.
or you will get a bit of both, Ronius, a bit of both. So, week 3. I'm excited. Hope you guys are. How are you all doing today? Might as well start with Funky. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just waiting on some tests back from the hospital still. It's been a bit shit on that, but other than that, yeah, it's good. Monday we'll be back to streaming. I know I said that last week, but I'm feeling a lot better. So
Good.
yeah, Monday we'll have some Minion Masters. I think,
Nice.
being that it's Minion Masters Monday, we'll start it with something quite simple. What else is going on? About it, really. Oh, I'm going to be uh on the 20. No, they've changed it. Possibly the 20th of March. We're going to be playing some Dwarfheim, and we're going to be live on Steam as well on their Steam store page
Which
for
sounds
a few
epic.
hours. Yeah, we got some game codes to give away. We're going to play either some survival or some custom games or something like that. But yeah, I got a 3-hour slot, and I'm just gonna have some fun, play some Dwarfheim. We've got a new patch coming out before then as well, so that'll be interesting to see.
Well, the February patch never came, so hopefully that comes out soon.
No, they delayed it, but if you read why they delayed it, it makes sense.
I haven't seen that yet. I don't. I turned
Yeah,
off notifications, so I haven't looked at that for a while. But I'd rather something get delayed and be done right than pushed out and be shite.
absolutely.
Um,
But yeah, that's about it. Next week, I don't know what we're doing other than Minion Masters Monday. If I'm honest, we'll figure it out after.
you've got like 2 days. It's fine. Uh,
Exactly. I
Vulcan,
live
how
close
are
to the
you
money.
doing?
I'm all right.
Your game's going well.
Yes. So Penguins is now ready for well, almost ready for a playtest. All I have to do is sort out a server in the cloud somewhere, and then it should be ready to playtest.
I'll be a
So I can see
playtester.
how badly it goes.
Oh, I saw a good cloud go over my house today, so like I can go chase that one up for you if you want.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, that's what's been going on. The game is now playtest ready. I wouldn't even call it alpha. It's like
Pre-alpha.
early development. Does the concept work? And then the plan is to follow the fun. If the concept has legs, so to speak, and if the concept is okay, then follow the fun, iterate and playtest. And it's developed live on stream on my channel.
It's interesting. So I was watching your
out.
stream all week, and it was interesting to see like the really little things that caused really weird issues, like the packet loss that didn't make a lot of sense and what looked to be lag, and you wouldn't consider like running a local server would cause any of these issues, and it's interesting to see all that from my perspective.
I was actually happy that it did appear locally, because it meant I could track it down. If it was only a thing that happened remotely, I'd be like, yeah. So I'm actually thankful that it did happen locally in that regard, because at least I can reproduce it. Than going, well, it might be something. Could be the cloud, could be the hosting, could be the internet. Who knows?
Yeah, it was interesting. Erroneous just said, sorry, just to go back to the whole cloud thing. He says, "Don't get me started on chasing clouds. My DM or my D&D players chase the cloud across the continent, totally off the plan." I know all about that. It's like there's a good meme or YouTube video. It's like when it's like 10 times your players screwed up the D&D's plans without knowing, and it's just like pictures of DMs just going fuck. And Sola, I haven't seen you on stream this week.
No,
Super busy.
it's been slow. Yeah, kind of just taking a beating right now. Just sitting still, waiting. A lot of work though, so earning money, I guess, which is a good thing.
Yeah, could be worse. Could be worse.
Could be worse. True.
Nothing else now. Nothing strange or startling now.
No, not really.
Okay. So, I normally do this, and you can tell me next week if I want it, but I'm going to do a quick summary of what happened last week. For anyone who was was or wasn't here, or even was here and forgets mostly what happened. It started off in the Slippery Nipple Inn. The dwarf and the half elf had a lovely chat with John. Found out there were some rabbits missing, and they went wabbit hunting. And some gnome followed them along, decimated some wolves, and now they are standing. If I can bring up this change scene, they are standing outside of a mystical tree. Yay! And we will pretend like no one saw that map. No, that's the same map again. There we go. See, I am so good at production, lads. And yeah, and we ended it last week with the two of you, the gnome and the dwarf, standing outside what looks to be a tunnel in to below the tree. The roots of this tree with symbols on the front, and the wizard half elf was asking whether or not he could have a short rest, and he's said I'd give you the week to decide what your plan was. So
I haven't spoken to the wizard all week. So just remind me quickly, what are the upsides and downsides? What happens if we don't, and what happens if we do?
You won't find the
feature to get me a spell slot back if I have a short rest. I can do it once per day.
And I can regain some health. The downsides are we don't know what's lurking outside of just like whatever we can see, or what's lurking inside the cave.
Yeah. So,
so like, I'm guessing we've probably made some noise.
Just
and
a bit.
A bunch of
whoever's...
a swarm of mice came out as soon as you opened the hole as well. I will show you what you see really quickly through this. Sola, tell me if you changed map. Did you change map?
Give me a second. It might be slow to load, but no, I don't see any changes.
God, I don't get why this happens to you. And now it's this, and then it's just you that I have this problem with. It makes no sense. There we go. Now can you see inside a new map?
Yes.
Okay. So you just see two rats now.
Darkness, but yeah, there you go.
Well, in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
So there's two rats now. They're not this large. Like I couldn't find better tokens. They're decent sized rats. So like a foot. I don't know, like head to tail, about a foot, maybe a little bit fatter than that. But you just see two of them, and they're kind of scurrying around. But it's a good bit down, so there's a little narrow path that seems like it'll be tough squeeze for the half elf in some spots. The gnome will have no issue, and there's some parts quite narrow, so you can just barely break out that there's something in below. And then I'll throw you back all into outside, so you don't see much inside yet. You believe the rabbits must be in there if they're anywhere, because the trail ends somewhere around here or here or here. But yeah. So what are you doing?
I mean, I would be fine with a short rest, but I still don't know if there are either bigger wolves, bigger rats, or more dangerous rabbits.
Like my opinion is, we've just been attacked by a bunch of wolves. Like, who in their right mind would now just sit down and take a nap, or eat a burger, or whatever? I mean, I'm a vegetarian. I'm a forest gnome. I don't eat meat, so I don't know. But
for reference, I have one spell slot left.
What does that mean?
So as a wizard, you can only cast cantrips without using up spell slots. Otherwise, you have a limited number of spells you can cast per day. And my limit is 2 spells that aren't cantrips, of which I have used 1 with the Burning Hands to get rid of the wolves.
You did kill 2, though, to be fair, in one shot.
I did. The point is I only have 1 spell slot left for the day.
You got a sword, though, ain't you?
I can't wield a sword. A dagger. It's the best thing I've got. I can still cast cantrips, but I'm onto 1 powerful spell left.
Just stay at the back. Be fine.
Well, fair enough. We can
But
continue
then again, how bad would it be to just sit down for an hour, though? Like, it's not that we have to sleep or anything like that. A short rest is just where we sit down and wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially
Well,
if
they're gonna have a short rest, I'm gonna climb up onto the rocks and sit up there. I'm not gonna sit on the forest floor.
Okay, which sets of the rocks? The ones around the tree, the ones that
I don't know how to interact with this, so
click or use the pointer thing and just click and point. There's 3 different lots. The one's to the left, one's to the right.
I'm clicking on it, and
click,
it's not
click
working.
and hold. There you go. Is you gone up there? Okay, cool. You can also move your gnome. You have control of him.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's just gonna jump up there and eat some bread and nuts with Mr. Nuts.
Just gonna chill out with Mr. Nuts.
The nuts are not made from Mr. Nuts, by the way, just to be clear.
Oh, better take that out of my plans.
I'll be sitting like somewhere under the rocks,
Okay.
just enjoying a ration of food,
Cool.
or some of the ration at least.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be a short rest then. Still being somewhat wary of what might be coming.
So you're all resting, or is someone going to keep guard?
I think the wizard should keep guard. He wants the rest.
he's the one asking for the rest. I don't think he's doing it. But the gnome could
Do we
technically
need to
patrol.
keep guard during a short rest?
It's up to you. I'm asking.
No. I'm generally asking because I know you have to for a long rest because people might be sleeping. But like during a short rest where everybody is awake, it's like
Just
as
sitting
long as
down
people
for a
are
bit.
awake.
I mean, how alert are you? You're not sleeping or anything like that, are you?
No.
So
No, you're not that thing. I'm just asking a general question.
You can
just
be
in
eating,
case.
drinking, reading, and like turning mood. And
Like
so...
it says, a short rest is a period of downtime lasting at least 1 hour, which character does nothing strenuous, other than eating, reading, or tending to a wound.
Sitting down.
Yeah, you can do whatever you like. I'm just asking if someone was like actively wants to go like, I'm gonna go hide over here and then march around and send Mr. Nuts over here or whatever. Just.
Oh really? I want to just spend my hit die instead and regain.
Yeah, he wants to heal.
8 health.
And you want your spell back. Yep. Cool. So roll. Do you not have to roll a d8? I presume. Oh, you did, didn't you?
I roll a d8.
Yep. Cool.
I don't think I need to roll anything. I think I just rest for a bit.
Yeah, you just get it. You're lucky.
Yeah, you just read through your book and then go, oh, that's how I did that thing. Yep. You hear some scuttling coming from below, but that's about it. You don't. Nothing happens throughout your hour. It passes uneventfully. Yeah. What's the plan? You gotta go in. Right. Nothing happened.
I mean, if the rest is over, I'd be ready to go in. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the marching order? Also, do you talk to this gnome that came out of nowhere for the hour?
I mean, we talked to him about like him shooting the wolves. I remember, but that's about it.
Yeah, just wondering for a general thing.
He's following. That's fine.
Yeah. So sorry, what's the marching order for inside?
I'll be going first.
Okay.
I'm not going near the front.
Okay.
I'm at the back. 120-foot fireball caster, straight at the back.
Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second. So that's this. This. Please stay solid. You're finally fixed. Are you in the next map?
It hasn't reloaded, so I don't think so.
For some reason.
Wait.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Black. Oh, scroll down.
Scroll down to the bottom corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Funky, are you seeing the new map?
No, I'm just scrolling down.
Yeah. Bottom right, but it's the black now. It's not the tree map. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bottom right.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Okay. So, as you're coming down the tunnel,
is that rat bigger than me?
No, that's what. Yeah, no. That you saw these rats from before. There's just 2 tokens because they're a normal sized rat. They're about 1 foot to 2 foot from head to tail, and a little bit bigger. But the token doesn't fit in one box properly. It's about the same size as you realistically. You talk it as mass, but like yeah, it stretches to 2. So as you're coming down the tunnel, it's wet and damp. But after you get at a certain point, it's really narrow. The gnome, there's no issues getting through. The dwarf, it's a bit of a squeeze. The half elf, you're gonna need help, like getting pulled through a little bit, but it's fine. Y'all make it. As you get to where you roughly are now on the screen, you like the walls. It's not as it's not like muck or like thing. It seems to have like a bit of a a movement to it, but it's like a natural-ish movement. That makes any sense. And like at the walls, as you see down through the tunnel, the walls, it is like looks like you're inside a root of some kind. Like that's the sort of texture, but they do seem to like move slightly if you paid attention. Like moving slightly in, slightly out. Doesn't seem alarming to anyone. Just is what it is.
Does the rat seem hostile if I take a step towards them?
That's what I was gonna ask next. So I was gonna say as he's walking through, it does. Yeah, we're gonna roll for initiative, just to make sure no one does something out of turn.
I'll have my axe ready then.
Yep. I'm just gonna set it before you move. So if we roll initiative,
that is a 20 for initiative.
I fixed this for my
I rolled
friend.
17.
Initiative tracker's on this side. So 17 from the gnome, was it?
Yeah.
And Ibris.
I rolled 20.
Okay, and
I also rolled a 20.
okay. Well, you're in behind, so you can go second.
I'm chill with that.
And
I mean, it's mainly for the person with the highest dex, and I still believe I have the higher dex for him.
you would, but you're also in front, so.
Well, yeah, true.
Ooh, everyone got a
I
high
wouldn't
roll.
mind our slinger in the back having the first turn, though.
And that's the Watts. So they're not fully hostile, but they do seem like as you take a step forward, it stops, looks directly at you, and kind of menacing-ish for what you would believe a rat would do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I can't change the word wolf, so that's annoying. So you take one step closer. I'm just gonna move you up from this. Not one.
No, I just walk up to it and hack it down if I can.
Okay.
If I may.
Yep. Cool. Choose to attack.
And that would be a 13.
I believe that is a hit.
Sweet. And then a
One
d6 with my axe. That would be a
26 plus
an
4.
8.
Murdered.
And how far have I moved? 15 feet. Okay.
And you see around the corner.
Can't see. You can't reach yet. Sad.
No, you cannot. That's not the right button. Here's the right button. There, yeah. You can see around that corner now, and you could almost see around the other one.
Yeah, I spent the rest of my turn like just looking back. Which way do I want to go? And then proceeding the turn.
It is the gnome's turn.
Okay. So can how do I move? I don't know how to interact with any of this shit, man.
Click on the. You are the middle one. I've given you control, yeah. So if you click,
That'd be why I couldn't
next-
move it.
I gave you control. You click and just.
No, I couldn't
Oh.
move it because I was trying to move the wrong one.
Okay. You're somehow not in the
So,
middle of a
yeah.
square, which is
On.
interesting.
5, 10. Let's go here.
Okay.
And then I can 5, 10, 15.
You got your
I'll
arrows.
shoot this. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you're definitely in range. 30 feet. The walls, by the way, are about 10 feet in some areas, 15 feet in others. It's a very wide, it's a very tall, it's not very narrow area. Like, there's way more room than this tunnel you came down.
Okay.
For
Cool.
reference.
So roll a hit.
Just go around slaying rats.
10 plus 4, 14.
Hit.
And then it is 2d6 plus 6.
It's not sneak.
Why
Rats,
is it not sneak?
because there's rats in front of you, and it saw the other rat get killed.
In order for sneak attack to count, you need to have advantage on your hit.
Or doing it from the shadows.
Well, I am in the shadows. Anyway, I rolled 10. I think it's d6 plus 4, isn't it? Let me just double check.
It's kill anyway.
Okay, there you go.
They have a lot less health than you might think. Yep. So you still have movement if you want.
Yeah.
You've only moved, what, 3 squares, so you have 15, another 2 squares, 25, or are you 30 movement? 25 being a gnome?
25, yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to... Yeah, we'll move here. Oh, I can't. That's... No. We'll just move here. I'm going to send Mr. Nuts off to investigate the rat I just shot as well.
Okay, so Mr. Nuts, I don't have a token for him, so...
I sent you some pictures of squirrels.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, if I have one, if I can import it in, I'll do that right now.
It's not important.
I was going to give you something ridiculous looking, or a hammer, because that's what we use in my other campaign, because of a private joke. Oh, you did send me a picture of a squirrel. Right, you want the white one or the black one?
Well, Mr. Nuts is black.
Okay. Save image. Let's pong this in. This will be quite funny, because it should come in massive. So there's Mr. Nuts, lads. He's pretty small. 1 square. Yeah. It's kind of annoying scale-wise. You can see him, yeah?
Yep.
Go. Oh, why am I? Cool. I gotta chuck him over there. Let's just wait. Ah.
Cool.
Yeah, you can make it. Cool. He's gonna go that direction. Just so we have a bit of reputation of a squirrel just out there popping out of the pocket of the gnome, run down the path. And Discord.
We should put a little not to scale at the bottom.
Yeah, I can actually. I can use that as a nameplate.
I'm joking.
It is... Oh, Adrian should have went before you. Anyway, Adrian.
They both rolled 20s.
They did,
20s.
yeah. No, they have bonuses as well.
Oh, what bonuses? I'm miles away, sorry.
In your character sheet, it'll say if you have it. It's usually your dex gets added to your roll.
Oh, well then I got 21.
Oh.
But never mind.
Never mind.
I
Next time.
I did say I rolled 17.
Yeah, but I didn't open your character sheet at that stage.
You've had my character sheet.
I have. I don't know. I didn't have it open in front of me.
Alright, there
Anyway,
you go.
It is the half elf.
Now.
Half elf? You're on mute. You muted yourself.
Might have been the time where his food arrived.
Oh yeah, he said his food was coming around 8:25.
Okay, well let's move him forward. Let's presume he moves forward. Just because.
And it would be safe to assume he would chug a firebolt if able.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Hello.
you're back. Cool.
Yeah.
You can move stuff.
There's nothing to chuck a fireball at.
No, I'm readying firebolt in case.
Oh,
Wait, you gonna move forward or are you gonna stay back where you are?
3, 4, kind of to here.
Yep.
Can I change firebolt to chill touch? I think it is.
Yeah, you can ready that. Yeah. So you're gonna ready if something comes from behind or
Fire
forward.
in a tight space is a good idea.
Pardon?
I don't think throwing fire in a tight space is a good idea.
It's tight. It's narrow, but it's really tall, so you can easily bang it over their
It's
heads.
also made of wood.
Yeah, if it's narrow, they're going to be people in the
Well,
way.
It's made of earth, not wood. So it feels
Don't be
earthy.
fancy.
There is some roots coming through the tree or through the walls and stuff, but everything seems to be like, how do you describe it? It seems to be like going, like moving in slightly and moving out slightly, and like you don't feel any, like by looking at the walls and seeing what it's doing, even though it's very odd, no one feels threatened. And it is earth. It's earth, like it's dirt and stuff like that coming in off like what seems to be. You seem to be like inside some roots. If that's the only way I can describe it, like you're in some hollow object with dirt on the inside. That's.
I mean, to be fair, we ran in under a tree, so
yeah.
And that's it. I'll
Okay.
stay back, ready, chill touch.
Okay. So if you get attacked, why does it do that? Is OBS deciding that it's going to keep looking at the wrong Discord? I love this so much. Sometimes it just acts the bollocks. Anyway, okay. So you're gonna ready if you get attacked. It's the rats go. They
Ready
have.
it here, actually.
Okay.
It's down there, that's 6.
That's not the right sheet. This is the right sheet. Right. So they have as much speed as I thought they might. 1, 2. Oh, deadly. The Wat goes to here and attacks the person in the front. The little dwarf, and gets ridiculously low. He tries to like nibble at your feet and you just kind of step up. Which are like, you just kind of step back slightly. And this is now, ooh. Double check something. That would be there. And this one can go to here. Okay. Back to turn order.
It would be Funky then.
If you want to give him 21, yeah.
I don't see why not.
Okay. There we go. And I will change that name to the real name. Funky,
Yo.
your turn.
Okay, I am going to. Can I squeeze here?
Yep. Yeah. You can also move
then-
through your. Oh, you want to stab from there, yeah.
And I'm going to stab him.
Yep.
Squeeze around the side of the dwarf.
So the way opportunity attacks work in 5th edition is you have to leave the combat range. So going into someone's combat range doesn't give attacks opportunity like in previous editions.
No, but the rat's occupied with Erebus, so I can sneak attack him now.
That depends on how it's being rolled, because some DMs take it if it's like if the other character is straight behind it or diagonal.
Yeah, well, I look at this way. You don't need a sneak attack to kill it, trust me.
All right, well, we'll just attack it normally then.
Yeah. So the sneak attack is you have to have a clear advantage, and 2 people attacking a small rat would be advantage. But I would take it for but if it was like a human or a big target, then I would say he'd be used to fighting 2 or 3 creatures.
Yeah, but I'm really down low, so like.
But
he
also,
can't
it's a
be
rat.
Busy up and down.
That's what I'm saying.
No, in your example of a human, right? Do I have advantage or not?
Yeah.
Then what are you saying? Okay.
So you'd roll 2d. Yeah.
Well, I hit.
Yep.
I got 19 and a 17, and then 3 plus 4 is 7.
Slat his brains.
And I moved 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm moving it counter by count now.
It's grand.
Okay.
You would only
There we
have
go.
5 moves, but you moved 1 to get to that square, didn't you?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you not move diagonally?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah. So I've gone from
Oh,
here.
okay. I thought you were counting it from that square. Yeah, that's 5, yeah. And would Mr. Nuts come back, or would Mr. Nuts be going somewhere else?
Well, he's still checking out the rat. I mean, does he
Okay.
get all the information he can from the rat? Like, he's looking like, why is this rat not like normal rats he's met before?
No, I just didn't have better tokens. It is a normal rat, basically. They just look a bit hostile, and they're a bit bigger than the rats or the mice that ran out earlier. Just rats.
All right, well, he'll come back then, because I won't have him go off exploring, because that's just silly.
Okay, he's gonna say you got to.
He'll
check
come
this.
back.
Yeah, he'll come back eventually.
Yeah, he just does
It's
the same
25.
thing. He's pretty good.
And you can go around the corner. Sorry, you have night vision. You don't really need night vision. There's like artificial light, but
And I searched the walls for the light switch.
You feel something small going up your butt, and you think it feels good. Yeah, run around the
I
corner.
didn't know we were playing that game again.
Anyway,
You said once was enough.
Ebrus.
Yes. Yeah, so since we seem to be going this way, I'll just be spending my movement to go that way.
The situation is, Ronius, they walked in, there were some rats, and they started stabbing.
I mean, you don't
Obviously.
have to go
Why
that
wouldn't
way.
you?
It's up to you. But
Well,
Well,
yeah, but
they looked a little bit
you,
aggressive.
You seem to be going that way after I asked which way we were going, so we're going this way.
Oh, okay.
So just to point out here, I presume you can see this, beside the barrels, that's like a green like a green liquid of some kind. And this thing down in the side, where I'm pinging now, is a wall like of stone and stuff.
Okay.
Different to the rest of the material. It looks like this was brought in, and these barrels, they seem like normal wooden barrels, but this green stuff is a bit odd. And obviously, you're
Alright.
too far to figure what that is.
But yeah, before my turn ends, I'll of course just ready my axe to hit whatever comes close,
Yep.
assuming it's not friendly.
Yep. I need to stop right clicking. Do they? Balls. Wizard, sorry, you moved. Are you planning to attack from there, or are you gonna hold your action?
Is he visible?
Yeah, this rat's visible. You moved around the corner, you can see him. You have range of like 220 feet or something for all your spells.
Alright, let's kill him.
Okay.
I'm gonna unleash my chill touch.
Okay. Yeah, you have 120
throwing
feet
it right.
range. So
Oh, aye. Right, roll. Make a ranged spell attack creature. Assail it with the chill of the grave. 8. That's not good.
plus your dex,
Plus
which
2,
is,
plus 3, plus 5. Plus proficiency.
yeah, plus
intelligence.
5. Yeah.
Yes, plus 5. 13.
So yeah, I think 13's it. I'll double check. I believe it is. Yep, 13's it.
It takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah. Describe how
Rain.
your skull, or how that. So how this works for you? Is it a hand coming up from the ground? Is it coming from a staff or a sword or a knife that you have? How do you
The
describe
ghostly
it?
skeletal hand.
Yeah. But does it come from the ground? Does it come from you and then
No,
towards
it comes
the
from
creature?
the air behind it. Like a
Nice.
ghost ship, but without the ship.
Nice.
Oh,
Would be cool
and it
just to
can't
have a
regain hit
ship
points.
just show up, a hand just jump off, and then just strangle him.
I'm thinking of the hand from what's the Addams Family? You know, the little hand that runs along.
Adams jumps on and kind of grabs onto the How big is the rat? Is it a big rat or a small rat? What are we talking?
About somewhere between a foot and 2 foot. They're all slightly
Holy
different
crap,
sizes.
it's huge.
Well, that's from head to
Like a
tail.
small
The
dog
tails on
and a
rats
rat.
are massive.
Bigger than the rats we have on our ships. Right. I'm gonna grab onto its kind of hind leg and
How
try and claw into it, but
Wait,
not
did you get
very
4
well.
damage? Yeah, you killed it.
Did I?
Yeah, so you can describe your kill if you want. The rats.
The rat's eyes glaze over as it falls lifeless to the ground, having its life force sucked out of it.
And your hand grows or glows a little greener or a little whiter or a little brighter as
I
the
don't
soul
know,
leaves the
it's been
body.
holding onto it for a turn, apparently.
You can, but it's dead. No, it's limp.
No, it says it holds onto the target for a turn.
Yeah,
As
it slows it
slowly
down.
fades away.
So it's holding onto a carcass now.
Yeah, it's just as it just disappears. So basically, it's like as the life is leaving the rat, it's just slowly disappearing. The
Grabbed
hand.
it and leached the life out of it.
Also, am I the only one getting some serious like Game of Thrones vibes from the barrels and the green stuff? No.
I'm getting some slightly other vibes, and I
Green-
don't like it.
Green fire. No, the first thing I thought of was with all these rats was the mutagen from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It shows the generational gap here. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, it's the rat's turn. Sorry, it's just because my rats keep dying. Cool, my turn's over. So we'll leave it in turn order, but it's free action because there's no more rats in your direct vicinity. So we just leave the turn order, so then we don't have to do turn order when or if you see rats again.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Mr. Nuts, or can be controlled now by. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing to let you control. That's a rat. I'm gonna give you control of Mr. Nuts, so you can control
Okay.
him. He has 20 movement. 25. He's coming back to you. Because basically he's got like an inspiration thing as well. I'm looking at it, or he's like running somewhere. If you don't want him on the screen, I can move him as well. Delete him.
He's there, so he's
Cool.
he's back in my pocket.
Yep, sounds good.
And
It